James Bond. The famous James Bond series to many is a fictional character spy movie based on the novels of Ian Fleming, a celebrated author. There is strong reason, however, to believe that it is based on a real person, Mr. James Charles Bond. Ian Fleming is the author of various novels and short stories, and prominent among which was the James Bond series and spy novels. Ever since its introduction to the cinema, the James Bond spy series has been played by a number of actors, in 26 movies, in a span of over 56 years. Some of the famous actors of the James Bond series include Sean Connery, who played James Bond in The Rock, Daniel Craig, who played in Casino Royale and Skyfall, Timothy Dalton, who played in The Living Daylights and License to Kill, Roger Moore, who played in The Moonraker, Pierce Brosnan, who played in The World Is Not Enough, and George Lazenby, who played in On Her Majesty's Secret Service. During his lifetime, Ian Fleming worked as a naval intelligence officer, and also as a journalist. While working for the British intelligence agency around the Second World War, Fleming was involved in Operation Planing, and he also supervised units such as the 30 Assault Unit and the T-Force. Fleming wrote his first novel, Casino Royale, which was a great success and included the James Bond spy series. It is believed that it was during his time in service that Ian Fleming met Mr. James Charles Bond, who was under his supervision and ultimately inspired the James Bond spy series. So who is James Bond? James Charles Bond, from Swansea, South Wales, was a member of the elite Special Operations Executive. A secret he never told any of his relatives. This secret only came to light after his grandson, Mr. Stephen Phillips, scavenged through World War II documents, in the years after his death. Mr. Phillips trawled through the documents, previously guarded under the Special Secrets Act, which showed former metal worker, Mr. Bond, was a member of the elite Special Operations Executive, who trained in explosives and firearms, as part of his special operations missions. As part of this, he worked on missions under Ian Fleming, who served as a naval commander before he became an author and wrote the James Bond novels. For this reason, Mr. James Bond's grandson, Phillips, believes that his grandfather was actually the real James Bond. However, Ian Fleming downplayed any possibilities of his novels being based on a real character, by claiming in 1964 that James Bond was named after an American ornithologist, saying he wanted a plain, simple name for his super spy. However, it is also said of an incident where an old Mr. James Bond, at one time took one of his grandchildren by the hand and told her, "Believe me when I tell you, I am the real James Bond."